Hi guys, so this is a look that I created inspired by Taylor Swift's music video, The Story of Us. I know this is coming later than when the music video first came out, but I recently went through a breakup about a month ago, and so I recently saw this music video, and I was just like, I want to do that makeup look. That song is speaking to me, and I love this whole album, the Speak Now album, but yeah, I especially just wanted to do this look just because of the current circumstances of my life. So if you want to see how I got this look, then please keep watching.
Okay, so I just got out of the shower. I'm already dressed like Taylor is at the end of the video, but I'll show you that at the end of my video. So my hair is still damp, and first what I'm going to do, I don't have any products in my hair yet. I'm going to add this Matrix Essentials Amplify Root Lifter. So I'm just going to spritz this into my hair at the root, so we get that really volumized look that Taylor has. And now I'm just going to spritz the the Matrix Biolage Smoothing Shine Milk. Next I'm just going to take the Matrix Biolage Smoothing Shine Milk and just spritz the ends so they look nice and healthy. Now I'm just going to brush out my hair. And what's key to this look is that Taylor has a very shallow, in terms of depth back into the head, but very extreme part. So we're going to part over really far, just like that. Hopefully you can see that. But then I'm also going to make sure the part is very shallow in terms of going back, so that way you get a lot of volume at the crown back here. So now I'm just going to blow dry my hair, and blow drying is going to be the only heat that I use in this tutorial. Okay, so now that my hair is dry, as you can see, I have this part right here, just like Taylor does in the music video, and I'm going to try to get that as extremely parted as possible. But she takes a hunk of her hair, like this front chunk, and tucks it behind her hair. And this is kind of the look, but then it's kind of like really pinned back and then hanging forward. So what you could do is take a bobby pin and pin it back. But before we do that, the ends of her hair are also curled, and as you can see, the ends of my hair dried pretty straight. I mean, there's like a little bit of natural, like, just curl at the ends of them. But what I'm going to do now is split it in half and just curl it, like just twirl it around my finger, because as you can see, it's really straight. My hair just air dries pretty straight with a little bit of natural curl at the very end. And I'm going to take this and a little bitty hair tie just for like pigtails and stuff, and just kind of twist my hair around into a little bun, and take one of these mini hair ties and just like hold it in place. So I know it looks messy, but don't worry, it's not necessarily. So again, one of these little hair ties, just the teeny kind. If you have thicker hair, then you can obviously use one of the bigger ones. It just won't stay in my hair because I have pretty full hair, but not that much. And also, of course, if your hair doesn't blow dry straight, I'm assuming Taylor's doesn't. She has naturally curly hair, and it kind of looks like she straightened her hair. Or they did like a blowout to get it pretty straight for the most part, like the top of here straight. You will need to probably straighten your hair and then curl the ends. But so I'm just taking this, and as you can see, the ends are just kind of twisted into little balls, little buns. So I'm just going to let the hair naturally curl at the ends, just so you get that kind of really cute ringlety look, because that's what Taylor's hair looks like. Okay, so now that the hair is on its way to being done, I'm going to start with the makeup. First thing I'm going to do is take Benefit Girl Meets Curl. I'm going to take this on this e.l.f. Angled Foundation brush and just take it, especially focusing on the cheekbones. For Taylor is especially glowy. Feel free to be generous with this. Also, all over the cheek, she's very naturally glowy. So, and then down the nose and on the cupid's bow. So that's good. It's also really important that I added this glow to my face because I'm going to use Select SPF 15 MAC Moisture Blend, and this is in NW20. And this is my foundation in the winter time. This matches me, but in the summer it can go a little bit ashy. So I'm going to stipple this onto my face everywhere. Plus, I'm using this one, my winter foundation, rather than like a summertime foundation or tinted moisturizer, because Taylor's skin looks so like well covered, but almost like airbrush. It's gorgeous. It's absolutely stunning. Her makeup just looks fantastic, and it looks very natural, but also Taylor just has a lighter complexion overall than I do, so I'm just choosing to use NW20 rather than something darker to go more with what Taylor's actual makeup looks like. So I'm going to use Benefit's Erase Face in medium, and this should definitely be light enough because it is such a eye brightening concealer, along with e.l.f. Small Precision Brush. And I'm just going to use this to wake up my under eyes, which is the teeny tiniest, I mean that's honestly too much, but the tiniest amount of this Erase Face, and just dab it where I need it under the under eye circles, because I tend to feel like I have pretty dark ones, and especially in comparison to this lighter skin tone foundation. I'm just going to kind of like roughly blend it into the skin where I want it. It's a little bit heavier on this side. And we want this to look natural, so you don't want it to look too fake. And now I'm just going to like rest my pinky here, or your ring finger works. Either one's fine. And just warm it up so it kind of melts into the skin. Okay. Now I'm going to powder my entire face using the Makeup Forever High Definition Powder. And just a large powder brush. This is the e.l.f. one. I'm just going to pick up a teeny tiny bit of that, tap it into the cap, throw my brush in, and just start setting. I'm going to take my Benefit Creaseless Cream Shadow and Liner in RSVP, and just take the smallest amount on my finger and pass that onto the lid. This is only going to go on the lid. I wouldn't even take it too far into the inner corner. This is just going to bring some light to the eye, but we also want to create depth, because Taylor's eye definitely has some shadowing going, and part of that is just her natural eye shape, but then it is also makeup, which you can see that they've accentuated the crease. I'm sure you're thinking, well, I just watched the music video and her eyelids are not that shimmery. Well, I'm going to take Maybelline's eyeshadow in Earthly Taupe, and this is a beautiful matte that matches my skin tone, and I got it for $1 at Big Lots, which is like, I think, my first haul, or my first video. I'm going to pat this using just like a flat eyeshadow brush, this one's by Smashbox, onto the lid. So as you can see, it's still, that that like glow on the eyelid, that lightness is still coming through, but it's not quite as shimmery. So here it is without the matte shadow on, and here it is with. So what I'm going to do now is go into my Naked palette, and of course, I'm going to get into Naked and Bucks, because who doesn't love these shadows for their lid. I'm just going to pick up first Naked and tack it onto the end of a contour brush. This one's by e.l.f. And instead of like really working it into the crease all the way down and up, I'm going to focus it on like the inner half of my lid, of my crease. And what this will do is create more of a shadowy effect.
Okay, the video cut out, so I'm just going to insert this in right now. And just on the underneath the lower lashes, I'm taking Chinois by Stila and taking it under with like a pencil brush to bring some light to the lower lash line. And then, so also using mascara, I'm taking a black gel liner and just painting it on to my lower lashes with a small liner brush, because I don't want the lower lashes to look too overdone. And so I'm just going to use this gel eyeliner and paint it onto the lower lashes, because I think that'll make it look more natural and more like Taylor's lower lashes in the video. Okay, now I'm going to go in with this little 100 point perk from Sephora YSL Faux Seal Mascara. And I love this because it has such a dry formula. And it just makes your eyelashes look really light and fluffy. And I do have dark features, so obviously it's not necessary for me to have to wear a brown mascara to make this look more natural, because obviously I don't have brown hair. Brown on my eyelashes would look unnatural. I naturally have black eyelashes. But this is such a light, fluffy formula that it'll look natural on me. So it's not overpowering the eyes. It just makes it look fresh and young and just slightly better than my own natural eyelashes, if that makes sense. Okay, so now that that is done, I'm going to go into my favorite blush little palette, which is from the MAC Tarte and Tail collection, and I'm going to grab the Oh So Fair Beauty Powder, but it's just like a very beautiful matte pale pink, so I'm going to take it and smile and take it on the apples of my cheeks. Taylor has a beautiful, just rosy flush in this video. The last step to the look is the lip color, and I just took a little washcloth just now and just kind of scrubbed at my lips because there was a little bit of dead skin on them. But I'm going to take Posy Tint by Benefit and just generously apply it to the lips, because Taylor has a beautiful, just like very natural, very stained look. And it's a little bit pink and a little bit coral, just very subtle. Okay, so this is the makeup look, and now I'm just going to take my hair out of the little hair ties so I can get that natural end of the hair curl that Taylor has. Hopefully this turned out well. Oh yeah, perfect. And she just has this like natural curl at the end. So I'm going to take my hair and style it the way Taylor had it, just by taking it, making sure there's a really deep part, and then tucking one chunk under my hair, under my ear. Okay, so this is the final look. The curled ends turned out really well. I'm happy with that. This is just a white button-down shirt, short sleeve, just like Taylor has on in the last scene, and a little leather belt. I'm also wearing an actual kilt from Scotland, and it's kind of inspired by the Burberry print. If you guys like this video, then please subscribe. I'd love to hear any requests from you guys, so leave it down in the comment box. And yeah, if you guys want to see any more videos from me, just let me know what you want to see, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.